How to watch Bleach in order. When Bleach was first launched in the early 2000s, it rapidly became a fan favorite. The anime focuses on sword warfare in the fantasy Soul Society. The anime is about a teenager named Ishigo Kurosaki, who becomes a Soul Reaper and gets his fate from his parents. During the show's run, we seek and learn more about the Soul Society and get better at fighting, while also finding out about some mysteries. Bleach ended in 2012, and even though the show's manga was based on keeping going, it didn't look like the anime would ever catch up. This changed in 2020 when Crunchyroll announced that Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War would get a new sequel. There has never been a better time to get caught up on everything that happens in the Bleach world, since the show's release is just around the corner. You have a lot to watch, including the original series, movies and specials, so you should get started. Here is how to watch Bleach in the right order. The first to watch in order is 1. Bleach, episodes 1 to 117. The first 117 episodes of such Bleach anime series are where we begin our viewing sequence. These episodes span the first 5 seasons of the anime and about the first half of the 6th season. The 4th season, The Bound, is an original story centered on Ishida and a collection of beings called Bounts. They're like vampires, while the rest of the material is canon. This batch contains the whole Soul Society arc, in which Ichigo becomes a Shinigami and must join Soul Society to rescue Rukia, as well as the start of the Arrancar story, marked by Aizen's rebellion and the arrival of the Arrancar. Then you can move on to 2. Bleach, Memories in the Rain, OVA 2004. Ichigo discovered more about the spirit responsible for his mother's death when he was a child by returning to the problem's roots. Grand Fisher is the hollow that keeps coming back to Ichigo, making him crazy. Ichigo must take vengeance, or this hollow will haunt him for the rest of his life. After that, you can watch 3. Bleach, The Sealed Sword Frenzy OVA 2005. Baishin, a Shinigami whose Soul Society once locked away, is now free on Earth. One day, Ichigo runs into him, and about half of his Ryatsu is taken away. Now it's up to Ichigo, as well as Soul Society, to finally stop Baishin from destroying everything. The next order to watch is 4. Bleach, Memories of Nobody. Bleach, Memories of Nobody is the first book in the Bleach series. It takes place after the Soul Society arc, when Ichigo is back in the human world and fighting off hollows. The movie's focus is Senna and the operations of the mysterious Dark Ones, an organization attempting to destroy both Soul Society and also the human world. After mysterious creatures known as blanks begin to emerge, Senna, a Soul Reaper, follows them and makes them disappear. Ichigo and Rukia want to learn more about these unknown beings and also the stranger girl. A deadly clan makes a mistake in their attempt to capture Senna. The clan chief, who was expelled from the Soul Society long ago, seems to have Senna as the key to his terrible vengeance scheme, which is dragging the world of the living and also the Soul Society into direct confrontation. Can Ichigo and the other Soul Reapers stop the end of the two worlds? Then you can continue to watch. 5. Bleach, episodes 118 to 125. This short batch picks up where the anime's 6th season left off and continues until 2 movies disrupt it again. Suppose you want to follow the growth of Ishigo's abilities rather than the events themselves. In that case, key along with introducing the Wizards. One such batch continues the Shinigami's battle against the newly emerged Arrancar in Karakura Town. Now, please watch. 6. Bleach, The Diamond Dust Rebellion. Our Bleach order to watch goes on. The king's seal, which had a lot of power, was stolen by unknown people. Shigekune Genrisai Yamamoto thinks that Shirokitsugaya, who was in charge of protecting the object with his division, is a thief's partner and a traitor because he and his division disappeared. Captain Hitsugaya regains consciousness in Ishigo Kurosaki's quarters, who in the meanwhile has learned of his claimed betrayal by Soifun. During this same time, Ranjika Matsumoto, the lieutenant of 10th Division in the Soul Society, is being held under house arrest as the whole division is in danger of being disbanded. Shamsui Kyoraku, Ruchiya Kachiki, and Renji Abarai come to help him and decide to find out what happened. Hitsugaya goes missing again in the real world after he fights with 2 of the 3 mysterious thieves and brings Ishigo Kurosaki into it. According to Captain Kyoraku and his subordinate Nano Ice's study in the Soul Society, the commander of the thieves is really Sojiro Kusaka, an old buddy of Hitsugaya who has never left the Shinigami school. Kusaka moves forward and attacks Captain Kyoraku first. He then sends 2 of his subordinates to fight the Shigo and Rukia. That turns out to be a Rancor on Earth. Lieutenants Azuru Kira, but also Shuhei Hizagi, attacked and hurt Shirokitsugaya. He found his old friend Kusaka, who offered to work with him to destroy the Soul Society. After that, you can start watching. 7. Bleach. Fade to Black, 2008. Fade to Black is the 3rd movie about Bleach that came out in 2008. It tells the story of how the captain of Squad 12, Mayuri Kurotsuchi, gets attacked and loses his memories. In a rush, he sets off a huge explosion that kills a lot of Soul Reapers. Who are the ones who hurt Mayuri? And what do they plan to do after that? See the movie to learn more. After that, you can continue watching. 8. Bleach episodes 126 to 299. This is the best continuous set of episodes you'll be able to watch without any breaks, with the exception of the filler seasons that were shown during this time. Despite including 2 filler seasons, the shorter The New Captain Shuk Amagai arc and the lengthier Zanpakuto, the alternate tale arc, this set faithfully continues the Arankar story. These seasons serve to break up the Soul Society's struggle against Aizen and the Arankars. This batch contains the canon material that is believed to be the best of the whole series, including the upcoming episodes from the Arankar story that you will see in the next batch. A few filler episodes are spread out among the seasons, but they don't happen very often. When it comes to the filler seasons, the new Captain Shuk Amagai refers to things that happened in the main storyline, while Zanpakuto, the alternate tale, is completely unrelated, and we don't even know when it's supposed to take place. You can now watch 9. Bleach Hellverse. Hell. Bleachverse is about Ishigo and his friends going to Hell with the help of a man named Kokut to save Yuzu, who has been taken captive. But Ichigo's hollow powers caused him trouble while he is in Hell. Tite Kubo said that he helped with planning and making scenarios. Hell is where people who have done very bad things end up. Even Soul Reapers aren't allowed to mess with this realm. When a gang of evil sinners seeks to escape an endless prison, they meet substitute Soul Reaper named Ishigo Kurosaki. When the sinners attack, they take Yuzu, Ichigo's younger sister, with them to Hell. If Ishigo and his friends want to defeat the sinners and save Yuzu, they'll have to venture deep into Hell with the help of a mysterious guy named Kokuto. But they don't know that what they are doing could bring Hell into the real world. The next to watch in order is 10. Bleach episodes 300 to 366. The previous batch is also the last one, so far. It culminates in the dramatic climax of the Arankar story, a filler season called Goti 13 Invading Army, as well as the Fullbringer arc, which expands the mythology and sees Ishigo regaining his Shinigami abilities after losing them in his battle with Aizen. Even though it's not official, the filler season does advance the story of the anime and set the stage for the Fullbringer storyline. There are also a few episodes that are just there to fill space. After that, you can watch 11. Bleach 2018 live-action movie. This live-action movie shows what happened in the first season of the series. What gave Ishigo his abilities? What will happen if he starts hanging out with the Shinigamis? How did he get into this mess in the first place? The live-action film grossed $4.5 million at the box office and is likely one of the few respected real-life films. At last, you can watch 12. Burn the Witch 2020. Most people can't even see dragons. In this anime, London has two sides. There are two sides, the front and the back. Wizards and witches are some people who live in the reverse of London and can talk to dragons. Noel Nehashi and Nini Spanko are the main characters of the story. They are trying to take care of and protect the dragons for the people. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you soon.